Alright, welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's been a while, honestly. I haven't really had a whole lot of things going on. I've been kind of spending some time in the house fixing, doing some stuff here. Nothing really new. My front end's giving me all kinds of problems again, so I thought that gearbox brace that we put on was going to help, but I'm not 100% sure if it's that. I haven't really got underneath it and messed with it. I'm just kind of over dealing with it right now. So what I did order though is some 4th gen style mirrors for the 3rd gen Cummins. It's kind of concerning that the box has a Ford on it, so the box must be junk, but I'm hoping that what's inside of it's better than what's on the box. So we'll open this thing up real quick and check her out. Well, there they are. No, these did not come in the box. No. Hopefully, we got the turn signal, we got the puddle light. Alright guys, we're outside right now. Oh, I thought the box was right next to me, but it's not. So we're gonna try and go ahead and get these things going. And pretty much what we're gonna have to do is, for the turn signal up here, we're gonna have to tap into the turn signal up there on the headlights, and then for the puddle light, what we got to do, or what I want to do, is I want the puddle light to come on when I open up the door, obviously. So I got to find the circuit. I got to find the wires pretty much for the dome light circuit. And but what we're gonna do first is we're just gonna go ahead and get the door panel off, and then we'll get the mirror out. We'll put the new mirror in. We'll get the wires ran up through here. I'm gonna I don't know if there is like a grommet or something underneath the passenger side to get through the firewall. If there's not, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna poke out the side of the rubber boot here, and then probably come up through the fender with some wire loom or something. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out once we get the mirror in. But you just have a bunch of Phillips head. You got one here, there's some down the bottom, there's one right here, and then I can't remember off the top of my head what size that is, but I'll let you know. We're gonna go ahead and start getting this guy off. So that is a T40 is what I took it off with. Alright, so I've actually been really interested in taking this door panel off for a long time, and I guess now that I have a reason to, it'll work out. This truck was just completely caked in oil, and it's all down here, you know. It was all in the doors. This truck had it everywhere when I first bought it. And I don't know if you can see right here, I'll show you on the other side when we get to it, but I can clean that window like 1,000 times, and everywhere I roll the window down, wherever it stops, there's a line of some kind of residue. So I'm gonna, when I take this door panel off, I want to try and clean on the inside over there to get it to stop doing that. It does it on pretty much every door. So now pretty much what you got is you got like 3 bolts here, or 3 nuts, and the plug. So we'll go ahead and take this out right now. There's a little pin on the bottom there. It's kind of hard if you got fat fingers like me. So that's off. And then when you go to release the mirror, there's a little pin, 2 pins on each side. You got to pinch them and then the mirror will slide out. I'm gonna go grab a, looks like a 10 mil. I'll go grab that real quick. All right, well, that's out. I'll tell you what, that clip's a pain in your fucking ass to get out. It's kind of irritating a little bit. Kind of makes you want to smack somebody with the mirror. But there is the old one. Here's the new one. You can definitely tell they are a little bit longer. So I'm already ready for the shit to come about the mirrors being out already. We'll throw one up real quick. We'll get the wires ran through and kind of see what it looks like. I'm hoping it's not going to be like too crazy. You know, the stock mirrors already are kind of a little bit wild and they stick out quite a bit. So yeah, we'll put this one up real quick and we'll see how it looks. And if it bolts right up, I'd be super upset if it doesn't bolt right up. All right, well, it's in. I don't look too bad, I guess. I can't tell anything with the door shut, or without the door shut. I'm just, I'm super excited about the turn signal and the puddle light. I just hope we get that all working. So, like I said, what I got to do here now is these wires here. I'm gonna take the door speaker out. So that way I can get my hand in here, feed it through this boot real good. And I know there's a connector back here. There's a connector on this side, I think. So we'll get this door speaker out real quick and get these wires ran through. So you got to feed these wires down through, you know, from the mirror down through the door. And what we're going to do is we're going to fish them through this outlet right here for your wires to go into the cab. And what I'm going to use is a coat hanger. And I'm going to fish it through this side. I'm going to fish it through here, up and grab my wire and pull it back through. But there's a lot of brackets and stuff in here for your motor, you know, for your window motor. Everything's over here, but just be careful that you don't, you know, grab onto something, wrap it over something that's going to be moving, because you'll rip that wire right in half. So I'm going to get this fish wire set up and then I'll get back. All right, so we got our wire fished through there now. Let's get this fucking coat hanger off. These mirrors didn't come with like any instructions on what was, you know, obviously we know black is gonna be ground. So what I just did real quick is I just grounded out the wire on the battery real quick, and I just did a little touch test on the battery. So my red is my turn signal and my purple is my dome light. So, or my dome light, my puddle light. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna leave the purple one like somewhere in here in the cab, because I think the dome light circuit is up in the pillar here, in the A pillar. So I think if this is where my wire's at, I'm not gonna feed my purple up through to my headlight, because we gotta tap our red light, or our red wire into our turn signal, so that way it activates the turn signal on the mirror. So I just drilled a little small baby hole inside the rubber grommet here, and I'm gonna feed that one through the grommet and then get it up into the firewall. So I got the wire for the puddle light.
Hello.
How you doing?
170.
Oh yeah. Cool. Nice. There's only one box? Yeah. Okay, thanks man. Right on, guys. I will talk about this package here in a little bit after the video. But yeah, I got the wire pushed through the grommet here. There's a connector behind this, and you have to pretty much split all of it apart, and there's a little opening in between the two connectors that you can push your wire through. So now what we got to do is find the dome light circuit. I just took the A pillar off, and there's nothing, or the the oh shit handle on the pillar here, and there's no wires coming up through here. We do have one random plug here. I'm not even sure what that's for. I was thinking maybe it was for if you added like cab lights or something, but we're gonna do that in a little bit. What we're gonna head over to now is we're gonna get this headlight out and then figure out where I'm gonna run my wires through the fender and then down into here with some I'm gonna go grab some wire loom so it's protected and out of the way of the door. But we'll get this headlight out real quick.
Push it up here.
All right, so we got the wires ran. I don't want to show you guys because it's kind of embarrassing right now, but I'll do it better on this side to show you guys exactly what to do. But I'm not gonna lie to you, I was gonna tell you it was my first time trying to turn the turn signal on, but it's actually my second. I wired it wrong, so we'll turn it on real quick. And so turn signal's on, running lights are on. So turn signals are on here. They're hyper flash and I don't have a resistor in there, but they are up and working properly. I'm super excited, but I'm not at the same time because I want switchbacks in here. I want everything on this truck to be the 6K, the white color, but we'll do that in a different episode. So they are working properly. I just tapped in, I just grounded the wire out to the turn signal wire, and then I obviously found the power, the switch power and the turn signal to activate those. This side's just the normal 6K white color, but I still have to find the wire for the frickin' dome light circuit. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that in this video. I'm hoping I can get to it, but I kind of just want to get the mirrors on right now, get the puddle light wire ran into the cab, and then get my door panels and stuff put back on. So that's that. I will do on the driver's side, I'm going to do like the full video on everything that I did. I know I kind of skipped through some things on this, just kind of get it done. I don't really have too much time, so I'm excited. He's hiding. He stopped by and said hi. All right, so this is where I told you guys on the passenger side where I ran the wire through. I just popped the connector off. Some people take the entire connector out of the housing, but you don't have to. You can just slide it. There's a little hole in the top right here. You can just slide it right through. So I'm gonna go ahead and fish this through into the cab and then bring my ground and positive up for my turn signal up through the firewall. And then still I gotta figure out where we're gonna put this. Maybe Sniffy J knows where. But anyway, yeah, we're moving on to the puddle lights right now. So I took that pillar off, or that oh shit handle, and there was no wires there. There was just a plug, kind of like this guy. It's just a little bit different. And I looked on one of the forums and it said that the yellow with the light blue is the dome light circuit. So, all right, so that forum was correct. The yellow with the light blue line in it is the dome light circuit. So I have my key forward right now, and it is actually on right now. So what we're gonna do is we have to run, I'm gonna run this wire from the passenger side down through the dash, and I'm just gonna tap into this guy right here and then run this up through the pillar, and I'll bring it out into there, and I will connect the one circuit, and pretty much should be go. Pretty much should be go is what I said. We pretty much should be good to go. So we got the wire ran over from the passenger side, and I just spliced it in here, and now I'm going to run it up through the back of the dash, get it up into here and splice it in, and we'll hope for the best. It was pretty easy. I just kind of pulled back right here, had help from a buddy. He fished it over with the wire hanger, just ran it through and tuck it up and all nice and neat when we're done. All right, so it is in, everything is working. I love it. I can't wait to see what it looks like at night. I looked for a while on a video on where people tapped in for their puddle lights. Turn signals was kind of not really obvious, but to me it was. Some people might not be. I don't want to bash on anybody who wouldn't think it's obvious, but puddle light I couldn't figure out. I couldn't find a video, so yeah, that's working. Turn signals are working now. Like I said, I rushed this. I rushed the turn signal install and I didn't point out which wires I tapped into, but I did do a headlight install, and I can put it at the end of this video, and that wire shows you on the turn signal which wire I tapped into to get the running lights to work. So the wire that I tapped into on the running lights is not the wire that you're going to use for this, but it's the wire that's right next to it. I want to say it's like a yellow and green, so that's the wire that you're going to use to tap into the turn signal. And really all you're doing is just finding the positive. The black is your ground, so that one's color coded. You can just plug right into that or tap into that. Yeah, everything's working. I have it, like I said, I have them right now to where anytime I open up my door, they will turn on, and with my dome lights. And if I want to just leave them on like that, you know, like with the dome lights and map lights, whatever you guys want to call them, they'll be on too. So I think they look pretty I think the mirrors look pretty good in general. I'm excited to have turn signals and puddle lights for sure. These mirrors, I don't think I'd recommend getting them. They're not very sturdy. They're definitely not built to, I don't know, they're just not very durable, I don't think, in my opinion. But you know, Boost Auto sells a just crazy kit, which is what I'm gonna get eventually. You know, I want to get them paint matched. These ones I'm not going to spend the money to get them paint matched. Everything is done. You guys can see that. Watch. Oops, door's locked. You can see. Watch when I shut the door. They shake. They're not, these are not very good mirrors, but they do the job. So I will do like a before and after picture. I'll put it up and you guys can see the difference in them. So that's pretty much it for this. I'm going to get all this stuff wrapped up and cleaned up, get all my tools put away. I'm gonna hang out with my buddy here for a minute. We're gonna hang out. I don't know, Chris just ordered some like little shawarma things, so we're gonna smash those real quick. But oh, that's what I was gonna talk to you guys about, this box that I got earlier. You know what, I'm not going to. I'm gonna make a whole separate video for that. So if this video helped at all, smash that thumbs up button. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all the help, and I will see you all in the next video.